Hi, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Raka, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teaches word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to tie this lesson when the Lord is done talking. And that's pretty much by the way of, Yahweh Shema Shai pulling the weight of you know, the prophets. He's gonna get a point in time where, we ain't gonna be teaching no more, man. Putting videos up and going on the highways and hedges. It's gonna be a point in time, a point in time that, which we are in the beginning stages of it. The very same things that we're teaching is manifesting, man. And it's gonna fully blossom. When you don't see the prophets out no more, man. It's not like when that chip, the thing is mandated. It's not like we're gonna be out, by the chipping stations pulling out that, Revelation 13, 16. It's not gonna be like that, man. It's about to be an evil time that's about to take place upon the planet Earth. And we speaking on it first, and then ultimately it's gonna manifest. So that's after the Lord is done talking. So let's start off with this in the book of St. Matthew 24. And I get to the point, verse 14, it reads, and this gospel of the kingdom, see, it's a certain gospel, it's a certain teaching that's going to be on display at the end of the world, the end of this age. The teachings of Yahweh Shai, which is centered around the kingdom of heaven, which entails what? The violent overthrow of this system, man. This has to be pushed out throughout the planet Earth. It is watering the planet Earth. You read in Isaiah the 55th chapter. It's reaching the ears to all the people. This is, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Yeah, because ultimately when it happened, you can't say it's gonna be Jesus that did this or Buddha. At the end of the day, you're gonna know about Yahweh Shema Shai one way, form, or fashion. Just something as subtle as you coming across the information that the Lord is a so-called black man, that so-called Negro Latinos and natives are the Israelites. You're gonna know about this gospel. It says, and then shall the end come. See, so it has to be taught, and published first. Then the end gonna come. Then the evils is gonna fully blossom, man. See, it's gonna get to the point we ain't gotta remind people that we in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. We in the beginning of the evils. Ain't nobody gotta break down the scripture. Daniel 12 and 1 and anybody. It's gonna be a point. They're gonna live it, man. And that's after Yahweh Shema Shai. He sent forth his prophets. Then it's gonna get to the point the prophets is not gonna what it says, be a reprover. Matter of fact, let's get that. And we see in the beginning stages, by the way of YouTube guidelines, things becoming more and more censored. They so-called cracking down on misinformation concerning, it's called medical misinformation now. That's what they have categorized this truth in as, such as medical information. Sometimes they might get you for hate speech. Every once in a while you might talk about them monas and sticks. Well, this is really Yahweh Shema Shai making this truth harder to be accessed, and showing that ultimately, this restaurant ain't gonna be open forever, man. Eat what you can get now. Oh, it tells you, remember thy creator, the days are you before the evil days come, man. So it's best to get this information before all hell break loose. So this is Ezekiel 3, and I started at 25. It says, but thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. See, we in the beginning stages of that. They putting bans, different restrictions. It's certain algorithms they look for, and your videos. We bound. We can't say that dealing with the MOTB. That's under the category of medical misinformation, man. And a plethora of other things, the things, dealing with the crown or the thing, you know. So they putting them bans, those different restrictions concerning teaching, man. It says, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be able, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are rebellious house. And that's when a nigga gonna want to learn then. When everything blows up in their face, now they want to sit down and hearken to the teachings. Oh, that's why I ultimately tells you in Jeremiah, the 15th chapter, when everything's said and done, nigga gonna be like, where the shall we go? And they got 4 choices, A, B, C, or D. The famine, the sword, the dogs, the captivity. All of that leads to death, man. And that's when the Lord is done talking. Somehow, out of all the time we've been teaching in videos, but when all hell break loose, now you want to listen to the Lord. No, that's when Yahweh Shema Shai gonna be done talking to you niggas, man. Matter of fact, let's get there in the book of Amos 5. And Amos 5 and verse 13, it said, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. See, the prudent is going to keep silence in that, meaning the prophets is not going to teach in that evil time. Would it look like all hell breaking loose, the fullness, the perfection of martial law, and Jacob's trouble in his fullness. We out there holding a chip sign, and breaking down the script. It's not going to happen like that, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in the book of, because it said the prudent going to keep silence in that time. The Lord going to keep us in that day, man. 2 Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come. See, because we in those days, that they will dwell upon earth, meaning the one that dwell upon earth. And that's just not talking about because you actually on the planet Earth. Those are the ones that actually subscribe to this system in one way, form, or fashion. You are invested in this system, in this age. This is who is disconcerting. And you ain't, like I said, you ain't gotta have an American flag out your window, to be considered the one that dwell in this world. If you got any type of plans, and there's a heart is still here, America's still running, and your life still evolves, somehow America still being here, this is concerning you, man. It said, they that which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. See, mass death. And it's going to be by the way of a series of plagues the Lord is going to send upon this place. Which in the beginning stages of that. It said, and the way of truth shall be hidden. See, why? Because ultimately, that's the way out, man. Having this knowledge, this understanding, man. Receiving this information, this is what's gonna, that bridge to our salvation. Oh, that's why it tells you in Isaiah 33, that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time and strength of salvation, man. This the bridge to that salvation, having this information, man. So when all hell breaks loose, it said the way of truth shall be hidden, and said, and the land shall be barren of faith. Why? Because ultimately, this is that hope. So when the Lord pulled this off the shelf, because this is for a limited time only, these people ain't gonna have no help. That's why it tells you when you jump down to Amos 5 that it says the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It's not gonna be no hope for these people, man, in the time to come. The hope is on display now. This truth. Now you can lean upon something. But ultimately, when everything's said and done, when the Lord is done talking, if you ain't got the testimony of Yahweh Shai, that mark of exemption, the mark of Yahweh Shai, ultimately, that's your ass, man. So matter of fact, let's get this. And matter of fact, let's get that real quick, because having this information is what's going to actually contribute to our deliverance, man. A nigga not gonna be in a chair like Brother Aaron said. A nigga not gonna be in a chair. He's not. What's going on? Fuck that, man. You gotta be in the know about this. Oh, that's why I said those that love his appearing, man. All right, this Psalms 80 in verse 7. It said, "Turn us again, O power of hosts, see, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved." See, so the Lord showing us his face is Yahweh Shema Shai giving us this truth, man. And by the Lord call his face to shine upon us, it says, and we shall be saved. See? This is what's going to contribute to our salvation. The Lord's talking to us now by the way of this truth. And this is what's going to contribute to our salvation. But for everybody else that don't want to hearken, that don't want to hear the Lord talk, when he done talking, that's when motherfucker don't want to, ask for counsel and see what can they do. But it's going to be too late then, man. And now we know what to pray for, man. It's not like we praying for a new car, a new house, or anything that somehow you gotta re-up. You gotta put gas. You gotta put. Once you fill that car up, that new car you always wanted. Guess what? It's gonna get to the point you gotta fill that car up again. It's gonna get to the point you gotta put oil in that motherfucker, or a house. But you gotta have maintenance on it. Or your woman of your dreams. Guess what? You gonna argue with this motherfucker pretty soon. Cause everything here temporal. Everything here is pretty much this. Everything, the vibration of this place is out the door, man. So why would you pray anything to help you prosper in this place, man? No, the thing we should be praying for the Lord to deliver us from the time to come. Cause we coming into some hell of a times, man. Some serious, solemn, dangerous times. But it's yet beautiful and exciting. Why? Because we understand the grass is green on the other side. You know what I mean? So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, Sirach 18. And I start at verse 23. It reads, "Before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempted the Lord." See? So you gotta actually know what you finna pray to Yahweh Shema Shai for. And that word pray means going to bed. So it's not like you finna, you going to the king and you ask him for some crazy shit. Like I said, nigga want a new car, or the woman of his dreams. You tempting Yahweh Shema Shai because the Lord, he'll give you that. But now you have used that favor, and now you can't use. You got that one coin, and you put it in the machine of a new house. But now you ain't got no more coins for mercy, man. So you can't be as one that tempted the Lord. It says, "Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end." Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose. In the time of vision, see, that lets you know it's a appointed time these things going to take place upon the planet Earth. When he shall turn away his face, see, meaning when he stopped talking, man. When the Lord done talking, meaning when he pulled the prophets off the streets. That's when the wrath comes. That's when that time of vengeance is going to fully manifest. So what should we really pray for? Mercy, that the Lord deliver us from these said perils, But for everybody else, that's going to be their ass. Because ultimately, they was the one that was part of the report. When the scriptures say famine, somebody actually got to go through that. Captivity, the sword, the beasts of the field. Somebody actually got to play that lot. They got to actually go through that. And those are the ones that don't hearken to this word. But for everybody else, in this pavilion will be preserved, man. And that's all having this information, hearkening unto this word. So yeah, I might just hold it edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rachah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. I like to say shalom to the elect that teach the word in all true faith and sincerity. DTA, or Bobby Ball. Soon,